In Game 1, the Celtics made the King look like a jester. LeBron James was a -32. That has put the Celtics and their fans on high alert heading into Game 2. But if Boston can contain LeBron's supporting cast, it should put the green and white within 2 wins of the NBA Finals. When people think of getting off to a fast start, they tend to think of playing fast. Well, the way the Celtics got off to a hot start tonight against Orlando was defense and controlling the tempo. After being bounced from the playoffs in 5 games by the Tampa Bay Lightning, will the Bruins part with some of their promising prospects to evolve into a cup contender? Here's what the Black and Gold's GM Don Sweeney had to say about that at the team's year-end press conference. Final minute of the first frame, Terry Rozier splits the defense, doing moves you only see in video games, then throws it up top to Marcus Morris. Celtics up 3. Starting quarterback Anthony Brown lost for the rest of the season due to a leg injury. It's up to senior Darius Wade to lead the Eagles into the postseason. We'll see if he can take his first opportunity and knock it out of the park. Kai Bowman flexing for the camera, and that's Bowman stealing and slamming mom and dad. How you feel about that? They didn't trade up for a quarterback. They passed on Lamar Jackson twice, and they didn't get more athletic at linebacker. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be excited about their 2 first-round picks. Bottom of the third, Red Sox down 1, 2 outs, and the base is loaded for Xander Bogaerts, who blasts the ball to Lansdowne Street, a grand slam to put Boston on top 6-3. Without senior linebacker Connor Strahan manning the middle, the Eagles gave up a school record 515 yards on the ground, many of which came in the form of chunk plays that ultimately spelled doom for BC. Those are some of the players to watch for when BC takes the field this season. As for the when, well, we know a little bit more about that too now. With less than 4 minutes left in a second half that was like a prize fight, Jaquan Walters' nice move puts the blue and silver up 5. Next Falcons possession, it's Walters again. But Mount Ida responded with some haymakers of their own. Joey DeFilippi from distance, and then Jason Clark the steal. Errol Jordan the layup. It's a 3-point game. Boston College 2-sport star Kenzie Kent may need to carve out more space in her trophy case. But we got to show some love to the Noles too, right? CJ Walker taking it coast to coast, going into the trees and coming out with 2 points. Aaron Smith stepped into the batter's box, dug in her spikes, stared out to the mound at Monks pitcher Caitlin King, and then she made history. Clayton Keller beats Joe Wall 5-hole for a shorthanded goal, much to the delight of the fans of the red and white. Terriers take it 3-1. Been a while since the BC men's basketball program demanded our attention. The Eagles haven't made the NCAA tournament since 2009, but the tides are turning on the hardwood at the Heights. First period, Cassidy Anderson skates past Megan Keller and beats Katie Burt stick side. It's the first time BC has trailed all tournament. Take another look as she puts the puck right underneath Burt's left arm to give the Huskies the lead. But less than 10 seconds into a power play, Callie Flanagan's slap shot finds the back of the net, and with the title on the line, who else but Andy Anastas, the captain. Second overtime goal in as many days for the tournament MVP. Pig piles and trophies as BC successfully defends its Hockey East crown. From a present BC star to one who went from holding it down at the Heights to showing out in the NHL. Of course, I'm talking about Johnny Gaudreau, aka Johnny Hockey. He also promised his college coach Jerry York that if he was fortunate enough to win a second championship, he'd bring the cup to the Heights. Well, neither Dumoulin nor York had to wait long, as this weekend, little more than 2 months after Dumoulin hoisted the cup for the second straight season, he brought Lord Stanley to the Heights.